Today, I'll be going to with you some tutorial about how to build a glorious glutes. Okay, honestly, being Asian, it is hard for us to have a round, perky glutes. Am I right? I mean, honestly, come on, like only the Spanish or the Indians or the African American that are usually blessed with amazing big booty, and some of us Asians, not to say quite unfortunate, but you can't do anything with genes, right? But the good thing is we can actually work on it to get a great glutes. Okay, so today the tools that I'll be using is the mini loops. It comes in a few different resistance. So if you're a beginner, you can ditch the band and just start with bodyweight. But if you feel like you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, then you can start with the pink one, which is the least, and then the orange one, which is the medium, and the blue one if you hardcore and more advanced. Okay, so before we just jump into the tutorials and step by step on how to get the glorious glutes, it is important and essential that we actually warm up, okay, so that our hips is opened up, and then we are more flexible, and also to avoid potential injuries. So let's start on our lower body warm up, and I can't wait to just get the booty work. So first warm up before any leg exercise. It doesn't necessarily mean that only caters to glutes workout, but entire leg day is I would say. So I will start usually with just like standing, and then just bring your legs up, so that this will stretch your hamstring, increase range of motions. If you are not as flexible like me, it is okay if your legs can only be lifted up until this much. It's fine. And if let's say that you are lack of balance and so on, of course you can hold on to something just to stabilize yourself. This is not a workout, this is a warm-up, right? So just do this for about 12 to 15 reps. And then when you're done, alternate your legs. Keep breathing. I am sweating already. Okay, just keep doing. My left side is a little bit tight, so I'm just gonna do a few bit more. Okay, so that's done. This is what we call dynamic stretch. So before you do any exercise, do not do static stretch. Do dynamic stretch. If you don't know what it is, then you can always go online and ask Mr. Google. So just do kickbacks, a few rounds of this. Keep breathing, of course. Okay, cool. Next, bring your knee to your chest and alternate. Oops. That's common. Good, that's a good stretch. Keep breathing. Okay, next, we already stretch our quads, our hamstring. For hamstring, we gonna stretch our hip flexors and also hips. The way that I like it is to stand, and again, if you need some support, by all means, please do it against the wall so that you have something to hold on to. But if you don't, and if you're strong, you can just simply stand, bring your knee to a 90 degree, and just rotate. Okay, front view, make a tiny circle. Feels so good. On the other side. So you do this about 12 to 15 reps. And once you're done, go the other way around. So clockwise earlier, anti-clockwise. Keep breathing. Need to stabilize myself. Make sure you really open up the hip, stretch. Woo. And anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get some balance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I can feel that my abductor, which is on the side, and glutes and hips is warmed up nicely. But before that, we need to do few more, just to be sure. So stand and bring your legs slightly wider than your shoulder on a slightly 45-degree angle. And just squat, take your elbow, place it next to your inner thigh. I'm not the most flexible individual on the planet. I tend to get tightness and so on. So, definitely can really feel the stretch, but it's okay, right? Then, move to the side. Warm up if you are not sweaty. Just stretch it good. You can also do some hip opener. Go on a high plank and just stretch. Bring your foot, place it next to your palm, and stretch. Pause there for about 1 to 2 seconds. Bring it back to high plank and then move. Yeah, something like yoga, but this is a really good stretch for your inner thighs, for your hamstring. You're going to do 10 of this. So that's 2, 3, 4, I can make good stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that is our warm up. You can see all this is sweaty. So that's a really good warm up. And let's start on our first exercise for Nana's glorious glutes. To really make our muscles, warmed, right, before exercising. Be sure to repeat the warm up 3 to 4 rounds until you feel good and you feel good stretch so that you can prevent, future injuries. So without further ado, we're going to start with some Nana's glorious glutes workout. I'm going to give it a spike. Okay? So, first thing, I always like to start my workout with some compound movement. For you all who just, new to workout or exercise, be sure to get your form right. First off, the ultimate lovable, I must say, to over-popularize myth about getting good glutes is squat, right? Okay, for glute squats, you need to make sure that when you stand, if you are slightly chomil or cute and you are lack of balance, so make sure that your stance is slightly wider instead of shoulder width. Okay, so bring it slightly wider and tuck in your stomach, tighten your back, make sure it's secure, push your bum back and squat. It's okay if your range of motions or your strength is not up to the roof, just hold it here, okay? Underside. Again, shoulder width or slightly wider. Tighten your core, lock your back, push your bum back and bring it down to this. Parallel to the floor, align with your knees. Make sure that your knees is not past the toes and just hold it there. Okay, what's the difference between the glute squats and the quad squats? I'm going to show you real quick. This is what we call the quad squats. You see? And this is what we call the glute squats. Okay, so we're going to do this 12 to 15 reps. Make sure you give a good squeeze on top. And to breathe. Make sure to smile. The more you're in pain, the more you should smile, girl. That's 10. So I'm going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you're going to repeat these 3 sets. So take about 10 to 15 seconds, if not longer, 30-second rest, and then proceed to second set and your third set. Okay? So second exercise, this is what I love, and I'm going to introduce you my secret, the bend. This is the bend that makes my booty awesome. Okay? It is so easy to do, but I must tell you, this mini, unharmed, really pretty bend is the devil, okay? It can make you, walk sideways like a katam, or probably not walking at all for the next few days. Okay, so earlier, we already did the bodyweight squats, but for the advanced, or a goal-getter, a goal-getter, or a glute-getter. Why am I getting out of words now? So you can just loop the band. Depending on your strength, some people like to place it under the kneecap, but I like to place it above my kneecap. Okay, and if you have any knee injuries, I would suggest you to place it above the kneecap because it put less strain on the knee. So we did bodyweight squats. So right now we're going to do the jalan tengah, side to side. So squats. What we're going to do is going to move, hold on to this position. I'm drenched. I can't even talk properly because sweat is going in. So, like so, this position, and I'm just going to move to the side, small steps, hold it there, and then move. Keep your torso up, dance with this. 9, 10. Okay, few more. I just did my glutes yesterday, so I'm guessing the dong's gonna be crazy tomorrow. Last one. Okay. Woo, you should feel a running sensations on your quads and your abductors. See that chakram here on the side, and also the maxed. Okay. Now we are done with that. Same thing. Just bring the loop down to your ankle and place it like so. Okay? One's on the ankle, the other one is slightly below your heels. Now stand. This is what I call standing kickbacks. So tighten your core, and again, if you need some support, you should hold on to something, okay? And press. Woo. Pause it there. 1 and 2. Bring it back. Press. Woo. 2, 3, 4. You can also do that if you are lack of support, and just pause it. Pause this. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, woo, 11, and 12. Good. So now, alternate your legs. So bring this side slightly above your heel. Okay? Like so. Make sure to bring your body slightly tilted forward so that you are more stable. If you need something to hold on to, you can always place your arms or your palm on a wall and just kick. Woo. Keep breathing. In, out. In, out. 4 more. Woo. 2, 3, and 4. So repeat standing kickbacks 3 sets. Make sure to take about 30 seconds in between sets before proceeding to our third exercise. To our third exercise, just want to share with you the first exercise, of course, squats. It works your thighs, your overall bum, you know, and the second exercise actually work on your abductor, which is on the sides, AB abductor, okay, because you're moving side to side, and also your quads at the same time. And the third exercise earlier is basically standing kickbacks. So if you look at the motion, you are actually working this part. I'm not sure you can see it or not, but this part, right, the mats. So the fourth exercise will focus on your hamstring. This. You need that, honey, because otherwise your bum will be saggy, okay? So you need to develop a strong hamstring for it to push up your bum, and with the help with this mini loop, it will focus more on the glutes, okay? So again, look this. I like to place it again on the slightly above my knee. And if you feel that the resistance is a little bit too easy for you, you are free to change to the medium one. Okay. So just do that. 10 shoulder width. Place your foot on shoulder width. Okay. So tighten your core. Of course, always secure your back. The trick to this is push your bum back and try there's a stretch on your hamstring and also the glutes. From here, bring it up and squeeze. You can challenge yourself by lowering your body down, your arms down, slowly, and pause it there. And bring it up and squeeze. Again. Bring it up and squeeze. Be sure, this is very, very important, okay? Be sure when you go down, your back is not rounded. Okay, this is back. So the idea is to keep your torso tight, suck it in, tighten your back, push it back, and you see a nice arch, and try to reach. If you have trouble to bring or tighten your back or secure your back, have your head or your eyes facing up. So that will keep your spine neutral and secure. So we're going to do another 6 more. Squeeze. For advanced ladies, again, you can look 2 bands, or you can just perform this exercise with some dumbbells or barbells. You feel more burning sensation and you're really, really working on that glute. Okay, 3 more. Make sure to squeeze the glutes. And 1 more. Stretch it. Woo. So that is banded Romanian deadlift. And then, okay, our 5th exercise is to focus on lifting the bum up. I know some of us ladies have trouble with saggy bum, and we always thought that, okay, squats is the answer. Actually, it's not. Squat is just one thing, but you need to have a combination of kickbacks, standing kickbacks, kneeling kickbacks, and adductor, hamstring work, quads work for your glutes to be developed amazingly round and perky. Okay, so many things and so many exercises that you can do to actually enhance the behind, but I'm just gonna do one more exercise, the fundamental ones. Like I said, this is to lift the saggy ass up. Okay, again, with the help of a band. Loop it around. Place it above your knee. Not on your kneecap, yeah, slightly above your kneecap. And we're gonna sit. This is nice, this is our workout. No, I'm kidding. Get your lazy ass up, okay? So on a tabletop position, place your palm facing your foot like so. Now, bring your bum up. In this position, for beginners, you can just hold in this position for about 30 seconds. Unfortunately, my range of motion is not the best today due to tightness, and I just worked on my glutes yesterday, so it's a little bit sore. So bring it here and just stay. If you want to challenge yourself, bring your knee out. That should work your abductor as well. Okay? And if you are a strong girl, you can lower the hip down, but make sure your bum doesn't touch the floor. See, I can't talk properly because the sweat is in my mouth. Alright? So do not sit like this, okay girl? Few inches on the floor. Bring it up. Squeeze the glutes. It's always, it's never easy. There's always something. But, if this happened in the gym, just pretend that no one is looking. Hold a straight face and just go on with your bum workout, right? Okay. But if you are facing that difficulty or some tiny little hurdles where the band actually spank you can try a little bit slightly below the knee, like this. position again. Bring your hip up, squeeze it, bring your knee out, and bring it in, ensuring tension, and lower it down again. So we're going to do this about 12 reps, making sure that your core is tight and your glutes is constantly tight and squeezed in on the top position. I'm not sure whether you can see it or not, but my entire bum is shaking right now. That's a good workout. I know it's a bit awkward to do this in a gym, but like I said, do not make eye contact with them boys. Just focus on your glutes and think about ponies, you know, bubbles, cotton balls, and you get through it. Or you can wear sunglasses. No one can see your eyes. Okay, last 3. And last one. It's burning, girl. I can see it's gonna grow. I can't sing for shit, but who cares, right? Alright, that's all for today. Nana's glorious glutes workout. I change my routine every 3 to 4 weeks, depending. Okay, one thing I need to let all you ladies know that, okay, one glute program doesn't necessarily fit everyone's needs. So you need to really understand how your bum look like, the shape of it, which area is lacking, and you just work and focus more on that area, or like do more of exercises that actually help develop that certain lack of area, right? So if your bum is heavy, do more of a hip thrust. There's so many variations of hip thrust out there. You can just do it on the floor, elevate it on a bench, or tabletop position like so. Romanian deadlift, stiff single, Romanian deadlift, or whatsoever, you know, so many things. Just that, make sure you get to know how your body looks like and understand what area you need to work on. Okay, so I hope you enjoy my Nana Glorious Glute sessions. I know it's not much, but I hope probably in future I can show you more of the glute exercise. Bye, till then.